You know, my dad started taking me hunting when I was probably about 5 or 6 years old. And he loves to tell this story. He says Nathan was good at being quiet, but he had a hard time being still. And I'm sure there's a lot of truth to that. But he said every time I heard a noise, I'd just jerk my head around like this or just move my whole body in these kind of weird movements and just bounce around and things like that. And at best, I would see a squirrel or heard a squirrel. But moving around like that, we didn't see any deer. But the part I remember most is Dad never got upset with me. He never got frustrated with me. He never sighed or shook his head or made me feel like he was disappointed in me in any way. He just sat there, calm as a stone, and letting the woods do the teaching. He knew that if you can't be still, the woods will teach you how. You move around too much, you're gonna get busted. You jerk your head at every little sound, the only thing that you're gonna see is the white flag of a deer running away. And that's if you see anything at all. Most people don't realize how much they move, like wiping your forehead or shooing away a mosquito, or even the way you breathe. Animals pick up on that stuff instantly. When you learn to be still, you stop sticking out. You blend in. You let the woods settle and you become one with nature. As I got older, I realized Dad wasn't just teaching me how to hunt. He was teaching me something about life. Because back then I thought stillness was just not scaring off deer. But the older I get, the more I understand what he was really shaping in me. He was teaching me how to slow down instead of rushing through everything, to pay attention to what's really happening around me instead of reacting to every little noise or distraction. He was teaching me that not every sound deserves a response. Not every moment requires movement, and not every situation needs me to jump. Sometimes the wisest thing you can do is sit still, sit long enough, and let the truth settle in. So now, whether I'm in the woods or just trying to be a better husband, father, or man of faith, I still hear my dad's voice. Be still, because the woods don't reward movement, they expose it. And life works the same way. When I think about that lesson today, it ties right back to Scripture. Be still and know that I am God. Stillness isn't just something the wood demands, it's something our lives need. It's how we see clearly, how we listen, and how we stay grounded in what matters. And that's the kind of thing I hope we all carry with us, not just in the outdoors, but in the way we live. Until next time, leave tracks worth following in the woods and in your life. God bless.